the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. And it's not just the word in our hearts. It's not just the word in our minds. It's not just the word on our bedside table. It's the word in our mouth. And this is something the people of God slip up on, and we've got to be reminded of. We've got to be, every one of us. You've got to hear this truth constantly. You've got to remind yourself of this truth constantly. And it's not taught enough. There are not enough Christians talking about this. They're talking about everything else, but not enough of them are talking about their speaking, the sword of the Spirit. Now, what do you need when you're in a battle? You need a weapon. Many Christians are on the run. They're on the defense. They're trying to pull up all their defense armor. It's good to have some defense armor. What do they say? The best defense is an offense. You can spend the whole football game on the defense, and then the opposing team has got you, the ball, in your side of the field the whole time, and you're on the defense. Get on the attack. And so you got to change a defense into an offense. And that's where your weapon comes in. Now your weapon can be defensive too. You know, someone strikes their sword at you, you can use your sword and block it. It has a defensive aspect, but it has an attacking aspect. The sword of the Spirit is the word, and spiritual swords. When you look in Revelation, it talks about Jesus, the word of God, coming on a white horse, and it says, out of his mouth came a sword. Out of his mouth came a sword. That's why it says the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. See the connection? Where does God's sword come out of? Out of his mouth. Out of his mouth. It's not just, well, you know, that's great. That's how God does it. No, we're his children. We do it the same way he does it. We take his word, we put his word in our mouth, and we speak, and we speak, and we speak, and we speak, and we speak. And this is something we have got to get a hold of and stir up in this time. You can spend the whole time on the defensive, the enemy hitting you blow after blow after blow, and you can block one blow and he hits you with another blow, and you can block that blow and he hits you with another blow. And the whole time he's knocking you back and down and back and down until you start to say, it's time to go on the offensive. It's time to go into the place and to start taking the land. And this is where the sword of the Spirit it has to play a part, because many Christians don't know how to do this. There are Christians in churches all over the world that have no idea how to use the sword of the Spirit. And that is why God has raised up faith and raised up a faith generation and people who understand faith. But we've got to use it. We got to show others how to use it. We got to stir up the sword of the Spirit.